Rossi Posse Packer Nation, welcome to another episode of NFL Predictions. Here I am, your host, Tom Grossi, and we are at the divisional round of football, arguably the best weekend of football. Now, last week, we split. Went 2-2. Sorry, I did not see the Titans winning, and I knew I should have picked the Falcons, but I did not. So, that brings me to the season 156-88. So again, I can get the rest of them wrong for the rest of the year. Still won't break 100 for losses. And so I'm good with that. But let's go undefeated right now. All right. First game, Saturday slot, 4 o'clock, Atlanta at Philadelphia. Now, I really feel for you Philly fans. I really do. It sucks to lose your quarterback. It sucks even more when you're the number 1 seed and you lose your quarterback. I don't believe in Nick Foles. I don't think that he can get it done. While the defense is playing very well, their offense is just not the same with Carson Wentz, who is playing like an MVP this season. And so because of that, I think Atlanta is just going to be too much to handle, and I think Atlanta is going to take this one. Then the night game on Saturday, you have Tennessee and New England. I don't see it. Like, I had a bunch of Titans fans like come on the video and say like, this is our time, like tighten up, rise up, do all the Titan things. I just don't see you guys being Tom Brady. Listen, if you beat the Patriots, I'm a believer. I'm all aboard the Titan train. But unless Marcus Mariota can throw it to himself, get touchdowns, run it in himself, kick field goals, and also play defense, I don't see this one happening. So I'm going to pick New England. Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. So these two Sunday games, I'm very much looking forward to. I think they're both going to be great games. Jacksonville and Pittsburgh can go either way. When Pittsburgh played Jacksonville earlier in the year, Ben Roethlisberger had the worst game of his career, threw 5 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, and was just terrible. I don't see that happening again. Jacksonville's offense looked anemic, and I understand last week, and I know that the Bills' defense is good, but Blake Bortles just doesn't inspire a ton of confidence with me, and the Pittsburgh's defense is pretty good as well. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh here at home. And then the creme de la creme. The New Orleans Saints versus the Minnesota Vikings. Well, here's how I'm going to break it down to you. You know who I want to win, right? And I also think the Saints are going to win. And here's why. Now, Minnesota's defense, listen, this is for you Minnesota fans who have been coming on every single video and like, Skull, yeah, Packers, salty words, bad words, not nice words. I'm going to tell your mother. You guys have an amazing defense. A top 5, if not top 3 defense this year. You guys are incredible. Your offense, when you get McKinnon going, when you get Murray going, you're looking great. Thielen's having a breakout season. Stephon Diggs is having the best season of his career. Yes, I 100% agree. However, here's where I have slight pause. When you're playing the Packers, and I know it's outdoors and it was Lambeau Field, but like that god-awful Packers defense, you only put up 16 points. You shut us out, which you should have, because listen, it's Brett Hundley. You should have. You play the Bears, you're not killing them either. Your offense compared to the Saints' offense is weaker. Now, your defense is much better than the Saints' defense. So if this comes down to a shootout, I'm picking the Saints. And just because I could not physically, emotionally, and mentally pick the Vikings, I'm also going to pick the Saints to win. Someone would just like post, they're like, oh, like, no, let them get to the Super Bowl, and then they can lose. No, because here's the reason why. Is because if the Vikings make it to the Super Bowl, they got 50-50 shot of winning, regardless of who they're playing. And so, let's just end this train right here. And I just want to point something else out real quick before I close out this video. This is not like, oh, salty Packers fan, blah, 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 blah. Go back and look at any single interview from any Lions, Bears, or Vikings fan over the past 3 years. It's on this channel. The first year is all on SoundCloud, iTunes, whatever your medium. Okay? Listen to every single NFC North opponent I've talked to. Every single one of them hates the Packers. Every single one. All of them want to see the Packers lose. They're not rooting for the Packers. So you know what? The one time that the Packers aren't in the playoffs in 9 years, I can root against the Vikings. That doesn't make me salty. I don't want to hear about it for the rest of my life that you guys won a Super Bowl in your own stadium. That's it. It's a rivalry, kids. That's it. But honestly, I hope you lose. I do. I really, really hope you lose. But it should be a fantastic game. It really should be. And I'm hoping, above all, for just a fantastic weekend of football. Let me know what you think. Your predictions down. I always like to hear them. So let me know. You can always find me at tomgrossicomedy.com, TOMGROSSI Comedy, or Tom Grossi Comedy on the Twitter. Check out Packcast, P-A-C-K-A-S-T, which is this podcast. We do shows every single week. Multiple times a week. During the regular season, we interview fans from the opposing team, so you can check that out. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and, of course, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the divisional round in football. Next week already, after this week, we only got 3 games left because I don't count the Pro Bowl because that's not a real thing. That's very sad. I'm already sad. I'm going to miss football. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. And as always, go Pack Go.